back again and down in the plague bearer sewers to take a look at this water. It has this horrible artifact. When you're in first person, if you're in third person, it goes away. Not sure why that is. It's probably a clue, but I don't know what it means. But anyway, that's the artifact, and it seems to be worse down here, so that's why I came down here. And then if you're facing in this direction, you're fine, but as soon as you turn around, you get that artifact again. Third person, first person. And we're back with the changes I've made to try to make it better down here. So this is what it looks like with the changes. And so I'm happy with that. That's quite an improvement. And this is, I think, the worst area. So it's the one area I concentrated on. So anyway, that is that for the sewers, and I'm not sure where we'll go next, but I'll see you there. I've been working really hard on the update for this Thin Blood character that you can play, and hasn't been going as well as I had hoped it would, but regardless of that, I'll show you what I have here so far. So we have this counterfeit ability, and it costs quite a lot, but it comes with a blood buff and this Athanar Corporis. So, and there's a 5-second delay, and so we'll just show what that looks like. So now we have the blood buff up, and we're just waiting for the delay to so now we have our disciplines, and they'll be here for 2 minutes. Now, and we have this glamour spell, which is why we look like a different person. And so you want to have that, I guess I won't tell you how you want to play, but I want to have that glamour spell up when I'm talking to people and not when I'm fighting. So that's the idea. It was a giant waste to put up the counterfeit, because as soon as I talk to this cabbie, I'm going to lose the blood buff portion of it.
Where to?
And one of the important thing is here, there's a cab driver in the car. And the other important thing is I'm still have my glamour spell.
Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, Nick.
And we'll just wait for a few seconds here, only to show that you'll retain your personality,
I think we could all use
as long as you don't go into combat or start fighting or something. Or if you plan on fighting, you should equip whatever you want before you put your glamour spell up.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, anyway, everybody can figure that out for themselves.
Three of us, Rodriguez.
But the way the counterfeit interacts is pretty complex.
What are you gonna do?
So it'll take some experimentation for people to catch up with it, I think. Possibly. And we have transferred into downtown now, so that's complete, and we're still our same fake person. But as I said, as soon as you start to do combat, you'll go back to your real person. And then we can put that spell up again. Get a new person. This is one of my favorite people. Not sure why. So this is our Malkavian, and I just wanted to roll a Malkavian to show this little thing. If you're faking something, sometimes when you talk to people, it's all kicking off downtown.
Baby girl, I saw you come from down the street, and I started praying to the Lord to find it in his heart to send you to me, and hallelujah if he didn't come through for me. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Man. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love. Oh man, you been feeding on the rock, girl? No, baby, I don't sell none of that no more. You got some crazy eyes on you. Believe me, I don't have to see the freeze-dried ice cream to know a space cadet when I see one. Hey, so you like to pipe. Didn't say I wouldn't sell you nothing. Chill. Peep this gear I got.
And so we have something new for us here. And then there is a couple of other interesting things about Larry, but I'll save those. But I just did want to show you that for some characters, not all characters, I don't think there's any vampires you can fool, but some human characters you can fool sometimes in some conversations, but not in all conversations. So that's kind of fun to play with, to get your glamour spell going. So here's something. I have this presence on here, but I don't have any counterfeit up. That's another, if you go to the White Wolf wiki, and you look under Thin Blood Alchemy, you'll understand why that's there. That's another complication that people will have to figure out and get used to. It's actually quite fun playing this character, but it's also kind of difficult. It's a lot more difficult to stay alive. So, I'm not sure what our next stop is, but I'll see you there. And this is also a new character you can play. And it's a clanless character. And you notice it has some unique disciplines here, and I'll let the user figure out what that means. But it is an interesting character again. And the main thing I wanted to show here was our blood buff. Our blood buff is +3 to all attributes. So all of these characters have different blood buffs. We're about to run out of blood. So we'll look at another one. And this is another of the new characters you can play. An actual clan this time. The clan is City Gangrel. It's unfortunate it can't have spaces in the name for the clan. So that's why that has to be there. And again, some interesting attributes here. But the thing I wanted to show was this blood buff again, which is just up on the left. You can see in this case it's just +2 to everything. And if you were to play the Malkavian or the Nosferatu, you would get the standard +5 minimum. So there's all of these new clans and new characters that you can play have their own separate blood buffs with different attributes. Not sure what else, but if there's anything I'll go find it. So this is just something I wanted to show in case people were wondering or worried about it. But once you get everything in place and get everything going, you can end up with quite a powerful character with playing as a thin blood. So you just have to understand how all these things work, and it's really complicated. The way they interact and how you have to fold them together to get the most out of them. So that's what makes it really interesting to try to play this character. It takes a lot of thinking. So I guess there is one other thing I'd like to do, and then we're done. And this is the last thing for today, and we're doing it ourselves as our native self. We don't have our glamour spell up for no reason, just it's the way I arrived here.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance? Of course. You did. That's quite an accomplishment for one so young, neonate, and with discretion as well. Again, you impress me. Yes, indeed. You have more than proven yourself, and I have spoken of you to my lord. He and I both agree that you would be a great asset to the clan. You will live here in a room of your own, and enjoy the luxury and privacy it affords you. Do you accept this honor, neonate? I knew that I was right about you. Your things have already been moved from your haven in Santa Monica. They are upstairs waiting for you. Of course.
And so that was just the last thing I wanted to show. As some characters, you can get either the skyline or this apartment here, but it just depends on how you play the game and what choices you make. It's the same as it is, normally, except you just have to decide one way or the other. You can't be wishy-washy. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching.